Be me, 28-year-old. Work a dead-end data entry job from my cramped apartment. Only leave the house for groceries and the occasional soul-crushing walk to remind myself the sun still exists. My social life is a barren wasteland, populated only by the ghosts of online gaming friends from a decade ago. MFW, I realize my most meaningful relationship is with the Grubhub delivery guy. Anyway, it's a Tuesday. My fridge is a desolate tundra of expired yogurt and a single sad pickle. Decide to venture out to the local supermarket, a place I lovingly refer to as the arena of social anxiety. Put on my least stained hoodie and a pair of jeans that have seen better decades. Mentally prepare myself for the Herculean task of avoiding eye contact with every living soul. As I'm staring at a wall of artisan cheeses, trying to remember what normal people eat, I hear a voice that drills into my brain like a rusty corkscrew. Anon? Holy shit, is that you? Turn around and my blood runs cold. It's Chad, a guy I knew from high school. He wasn't just a Chad, he was the Chad. Captain of the football team, dated the head cheerleader, drove a stupidly loud Mustang that his dad bought him. He looks exactly the same, just with a slightly more expensive watch and a smug aura that has aged like a fine wine of douchebaggery. Chad, hey, I managed to squeak out, my voice cracking like a preteen at a talent show. He claps me on the shoulder with enough force to realign my spine. Dude, what have you been up to? Still playing those nerdy video games? He laughs, a sound that has haunted my nightmares for years. I mumble something about my job and he immediately loses interest. He starts talking about his startup, his crypto investments, his recent trip to Bali. I just nod along, my brain screaming at me to feign a sudden and violent illness. Then he drops the bomb. Hey, I was just about to grab some lunch at that new gastropub across the street. You should join me, we can catch up. My internal monologue is just a continuous, high-pitched scream. But my mouth, that treacherous bastard, says, sure, sounds good. We walk over to the restaurant, me shuffling along like a condemned man, him striding like he owns the sidewalk. The place is one of those trendy spots with exposed brick and Edison bulbs. We get a table and the waitress, a certified Stacy, is all over Chad. He flirts effortlessly while I try to become one with the booth's upholstery. He orders a craft beer that probably costs more than my weekly grocery budget. I just get a water, which he immediately makes fun of. Still on that H2O diet, huh, Anon? The conversation, if you can call it that, is just him monologuing about his glorious life while I provide a series of grunts and nods. He talks about his hustle and his grind and how he's crushing it. I'm pretty sure he used every single LinkedIn buzzword in the span of 5 minutes. My mind starts to wander to my comfortable apartment, my glorious solitude, the loving embrace of my computer chair. Oh, sweet, sweet isolation, how I miss you. The food arrives. He got some A5 Wagyu burger that looks like it was personally massaged by angels. I got a simple Caesar salad, because I'm a man of simple pleasures and even simpler finances. He proceeds to eat his burger like a starving wolf, occasionally throwing a condescending glance at my pile of lettuce. Still eating rabbit food, I see. You gotta bulk up, man. Girls like a guy with some meat on his bones. I just want to evaporate into a fine mist of social awkwardness. Finally, the meal is over. The waitress brings the check. Chad glances at it, then starts patting his pockets with a look of theatrical surprise. Oh, you're not gonna believe this, he says, pulling out a sleek, minimalist wallet. I must have left my credit card at the office. He looks at me, his eyes wide with feigned innocence. My stomach drops into a bottomless pit of despair. I know what's coming. The universe is a cruel and unforgiving place. You wouldn't mind getting this, would you, Anon? I'll totally pay you back. I know he won't. He's the kind of guy who has a black hole where his wallet should be when the bill arrives. But what can I do? 'Cause a scene? Expose his blatant mooching? My crippling social anxiety says no. Yeah, no problem, I say. My voice a hollow echo of my defeated soul. I pull out my worn leather wallet and hand the waitress my debit card. The total is over $100. My grocery money for the next 2 weeks. As she walks away, Chad lets out a hearty laugh. Thanks, man. You're a real lifesaver. I just nod, a single tear rolling down my cheek that I pretend is just an eyelash. We walk out of the restaurant, the silence between us as thick as the tension in a hostage negotiation. I'm already planning my escape route, a straight line back to my apartment where I can curl up in the fetal position and listen to sad indie music. We get to the corner, and he claps me on the shoulder again. Well, this was something, he says, a strange smirk on his face. And then he delivers the line that will be etched into my soul for all eternity. You know, Anon, you haven't changed a bit. Still so cringy. He says it with a chuckle, like he's just told the funniest joke in the world. He turns and walks away, probably to go close a multi-million-dollar deal or bench press a small car. I just stand there, frozen on the sidewalk. Cringey. The word hangs in the air, a thick, toxic cloud of pure, unadulterated shame. I paid for his $100 meal, listened to him brag for an hour, and my reward was a single soul-crushing word. I walk home in a daze, the world a blurry, indistinct mess. Get back to my apartment, lock the door, and slide down to the floor. I look at my reflection in the dark screen of my computer monitor. A pale, pathetic face stares back at me, and I realize he was right. I am cringy. I'm the human embodiment of cringe. I'm the king of a kingdom of awkwardness, the lord of a land of social ineptitude. MFW, I spent my grocery money on a Wagyu burger for a guy who thinks I'm a walking, talking cringe compilation. MFW, I'm probably going to be eating ramen for the next 2 weeks, each salty tear-filled bite a reminder of my own pathetic existence. MFW, I realize I'll probably still say yes the next time a Chad asks me to lunch, because that's who I am. I am Anon, and I am cringy.